I've been extremely optimistic and positive about Trey Lance since before the 49ers drafted him. When they traded up to the number 3 pick, I said they should take Trey Lance. When they took him, I gave him an A for the pick. When they sat him for a year, I said they were crazy. When people wrote him off, I said they were crazy. This is the first red flag I've seen from Trey Lance. According to The Athletic, Lance says he doesn't plan to work on his throwing mechanics this offseason. I think this is a mistake. I think Trey Lance needs to work on his throwing mechanics. And if he does, he could be as good or better than Jalen Hurts. But he needs to work on them. If you watch my YouTube channel during training camp and OTAs and minicamp, I took slow motion videos of Trey Lance throwing from practice. He has a bad habit of locking out his left leg when he throws, which means his lower body and upper body are not always in sync. You want to throw from a bent back leg to a bent front leg and then straighten your front leg during the deceleration phase after the ball has been released. Lance has a bad habit of locking his front leg before he releases the ball, which causes him it leads to arm fatigue as he tries to correct it and speed up his arm motion, and it often leads to him missing high and right, which you've seen him do before. So that's something he can fix. It's something he needs to fix. It's something Jalen Hurts fixed. He had the same problem. He went to Quincy Avery, who is Trey Lance's throwing coach, and fixed it last offseason. Don't believe me? There was an article written about it in ESPN on October 14th, 2022, just about 4 months ago. Let me read you this excerpt. Hurts' throwing mechanics needed work, so we spent about 2 months in Southern California this offseason with throwing experts, focusing on his footwork and release, Sirianni told ESPN's Sal Paolantonio back in June. I'm noticing a big difference, Sirianni said. What I see is a crisper ball. The accuracy I've been very pleased with. You can just see him taking strides every single day with his accuracy because of the fundamentals he has with his feet and his upper body. One thing in particular that held Hurts back from maximum efficiency over the years was something called a left leg lockout, a mechanical hitch former quarterback Trent Dilfer first noticed when he worked with him at Elite 11. He described it as kind of a death sentence on a recent appearance on the Ryan Russillo podcast. Dilfer recounted telling Hurts, "Jalen, you're amazing. I love you. Please don't take this bad, but if you don't fix this, you have no chance." Hurts fixed it. When he would stride, his left leg would get really, really straight, Avery explained. When your leg is straight, you kind of pop up and down, your head goes up and down, you lean forward and rock forward. It's really problematic. You look really, really jerky. That's something that caused a ton of problems for him, and he's been able to just smooth it out. I think that's one of the things that has allowed him to look so smooth. If Trey Lance wants to be as successful as Jalen Hurts, he needs to do everything Jalen Hurts did last offseason, this offseason. That's Trey Lance's homework for this offseason. Go to Quincy Avery and say, give me the Jalen Hurts plan. I need to fix my left leg lockout. And if he doesn't think he needs to fix it, then Trey, I'm talking directly to you. You have no chance. You're going to fail. You're not going to make it. You need to fix this one issue just like Jalen Hurts fixed it. Now he's in the Super Bowl and an MVP candidate, and he's on the brink of getting millions and millions and millions of dollars. That could be you in a year or two. It's up to you. What do you want to do? Do you want to be Jalen Hurts, a guy who takes his throwing mechanics extremely seriously? Or do you want to be Colin Kaepernick, a guy who never was really into throwing mechanics in the first place, according to him? Up to you, Trey.